Alright guys, how's it going? Well, my wife wanted me to record a tutorial, an art tutorial, but I got shit to do around the house. So what I'm going to be working on right now is this kitchen drawer that I destroyed. I tried to... I was looking for something in the kitchen drawers, and I pulled it, and the whole thing just came apart. I mean, I don't know if the plywood behind it was too old and degraded, or if it had been jostled like one too many times. I don't know. But I went to open it, and the whole thing just, look at this. The whole thing just fucked right off. So we need to replace this. So what this is, it's like, I think it's 1/4 inch plywood. It just ripped off. So, and then it has like staples at the bottom. And the whole thing's just all fucked up. So what it is, it's like a 1/4 inch wood, and I'm sorry, like 1 inch, a 1x4, 1x6 or something with a 1/4 inch plywood glued onto it right there. So what I gotta do is I gotta score around this thing, and I have to this area here, and I gotta get this piece. It's been glued on and stapled. I gotta get that whole thing off. So that's what I gotta do. So, you know, this is what we do here at the Empire Art, where the world never sleeps. I guess it's something I can do to keep me busy while I'm watching Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. But I got to get these staples out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hammer them out. If I can't hammer them out, I'm going to just clip them with some pliers here. This is me gathering some tools that I'm going to need for the job. I'm trying to hammer them out. They're not coming out, so I just get some wire cutters and I just snip them all off. You know, I'm not going to waste time. Then I hammer the rest of them down so that they're out of my way. Do a little dry test run, test fit, see if it works. Now I'm scoring the board here. Now I'm trying to use this, I don't know what is this, spade chisel. It was something I had at hand. I'm trying to get it off with that. It's not working. So I end up having to go and find a wood chisel. And I do. I find all my stuff is all over the place. We're in the process of moving right now, but the wood chisel like really makes short work of this. However, I got like half of it off, and I found out there's these damn staples like right in the middle of it. Look at these staples. So like I have to go and spend time taking out all these goddamn staples. But once they're all out, the wood chisel makes short work of it. Now some of the wood, the actual proper wood of the 1x4 or the 1x6 gets damaged because I have to pull it up and yank it up. You see right there, the wood's coming up. It's not a big deal though. The wood I glue over, it's going to cover it all up. You just got to make sure to get this as flat as possible so that the new wood has something to stick to. So I chisel it all out, and the wood chisel is pretty accurate. It's pretty sharp, so it gets it pretty smooth. But just for good measure, I go and I find some sandpaper, just finish it off, and then blow it off because it needs to be pretty flat. So you know, I find a nice square. I found a piece of wood. I found a 1x4. This 1x4 right here. And this is what I was using, some leftover stuff when I was building a little enclosure over my air conditioner in the backyard. So it was perfect width and thickness. So it was perfect. So you make sure just to score it right, and then make sure to use a fancy Copic marker and ruin it while you're doing it. You know, so the job isn't to make it brand new. The job is just to get it fixed and back in the kitchen. This is one of our junk drawers, so it gets a lot of use. So it needs to be out there. So you know, I just get the chop saw. And the thing is, I would normally use my table saw for everything because it's already set up and more convenient. It's just kind of late at night, which is something you got to consider. So it's pretty late at night, so I can just use the chop saw real fast and get that done. I wonder why this part of the video didn't speed up. That's not important. But, what the hell? But anyway, you know, make sure, you guys know. I mean, you all know JP4 and what happened with him and his finger. You know, be careful around these things. Make sure yourself zeroed in, you know, right in 90 degrees. So it's pretty easy. Just line it up in the back. You know, line it up, test it one time with the saw, make sure it's in the right spot. And it's sorry, my wife just interrupted me. But you know, you just cut it, and it's good to go essentially. So after you cut it, I mean, the board that I had was already the exact length and width that I needed. So all I need to do now is go and find some glue. Now the glue, the wood glue, well, I don't even use wood glue. I use it's called like PVA glue all. You know, that, I mean, that stuff is going to do the majority of the holding, but I don't like to wait. I'm very impatient. So what I do is I'll glue the board onto it, and then I'll drill some screws into it, just so that you know, it works that way. I can work immediately. Just pour the glue on, wipe it down with the cloth, set it, and then screw in some little 1-inch screws so that I can work on it immediately. And after that, it's just a simple matter of putting it back into place and being very careful when you're lining it up, because this particle board garbage falls apart. It just crumbles really easily. So what I did was I got some looking around here for a drill, because I'm going to pre-drill the holes. Because if you don't, these screws have heads on them that will split the wood. So I got to pre-drill it, and you know, once you do that, you just do the fitting, make sure it's perfect, and then real gently, real carefully, you know, screw in those screws, and maybe leave them backed out about a 1/16 or 32nd of an inch. Don't go all the way in, because you'll split that particle board. Just as easy as anything. So this is me just doing that. Then I found the bottom has staples, so I've got staples, and can't go over the staples as they were. So you just kind of go in between them, so you don't ruin the board even more. And that's essentially it. That drawer is solid. It's not as good as new, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was, and it's ready to go back into the kitchen. And maybe you can wipe it down. I made a mess out of the front of it, but it looks good. So that's it. See you later, and thanks for watching.